India and Pakistan, two neighbors, two rivals, and two nations whose destinies are deeply connected. Their story is not just about borders, but about economy, military power, and global influence. Let's explore a complete comparison of India versus Pakistan. Economy. When we talk about the true backbone of a nation's strength, it almost always starts with the economy, the engine that fuels progress, power, and global influence. India's economic journey is nothing short of remarkable. From being seen as a developing nation struggling with poverty decades ago, it has transformed into one of the fastest-growing major economies on the planet. With over 1.4 billion people, India holds not just numbers, but a massive and skilled labor force that powers industries of every scale. Add to that an expanding middle class hungry for modern lifestyles, and you have one of the largest consumer markets in the world. India's IT and technology sector is a global success story. Cities like Bangalore, the Silicon Valley of India, Mumbai, the financial hub, and Delhi, the political and commercial powerhouse, have become symbols of innovation and wealth creation. Multinational companies invest billions every year in India, attracted by its talent pool and market potential. Its GDP proudly sits among the top 5 globally, and experts predict that by the 2030s, India could even claim the spot of the third largest economy in the world. With strong industrial hubs, increasing exports, and deep ties to international trade networks, India's rise looks unstoppable. But let's not overlook Pakistan, a country that often makes headlines for its struggles but rarely gets credit for its untapped potential. Political instability, inflation, and external debt have slowed its progress. Hidden beneath these challenges lies enormous opportunity. Agriculture still feeds millions, making Pakistan a key exporter of rice, wheat, and fruits to global markets. The textile sector, one of the largest in the world, supplies fabrics and garments to Europe and the US. And then there's geography, Pakistan's trump card. Sitting at the crossroads of South Asia, the Middle East, and Central Asia, it holds a strategic position that global powers cannot ignore. With the China-Pakistan Economic Corridor, CPEC, connecting it to China's Belt and Road Initiative, Pakistan is not just a country, it's potentially a trade gateway between continents. While India races ahead, Pakistan holds keys that, if unlocked with stability and smart planning, could transform it into a powerful economic hub in the years to come. Military. Now, let's turn to one of the most intense and defining aspects of the India-Pakistan rivalry, the military. Here, the competition is not just about strength, it's about survival, prestige, and balance of power. India commands one of the largest standing armies in the world, with well over 1 million active personnel ready to defend its borders. Its defense budget, among the top 3 to 5 globally, signals just how seriously it takes military modernization. From French-made Rafale jets soaring in the skies to nuclear-capable missiles and one of the strongest naval fleets in Asia, India is shaping itself into a force that goes beyond defense. It's about projecting power across the Indo-Pacific and beyond. Strategic partnerships with the United States, Russia, France, and Israel have given India access to cutting-edge technologies, ensuring that its armed forces remain a step ahead in modernization and capability. Pakistan, though smaller in scale, commands respect in ways that numbers alone cannot explain. Known for discipline, resilience, and battle-tested experience, the Pakistan Armed Forces have long been recognized as one of the most effective militaries in the region. Despite a defense budget that pales in comparison to India's, Pakistan has invested in innovation, developing advanced missile systems, maintaining a robust air defense, and ensuring that its deterrence remains credible. The fact that both nations are nuclear powers makes this rivalry one of the most dangerous flashpoints in the world. Even a minor clash has the potential to spiral into something catastrophic, which is why global powers constantly keep an eye on South Asia. India's military doctrine leans on size, modernization, and power projection, while Pakistan relies on speed, strategy, and deterrence. It's a classic David versus Goliath scenario, but one with nuclear weapons in play. And that's what makes the India-Pakistan military balance not just a regional issue, but a global concern. Every movement, every upgrade, and every maneuver matters because the stakes are nothing less than peace and stability in a region where history has shown how quickly tensions can ignite. Global influence extended narration. Finally, let's move to the arena that decides not just national power, but legacy on the world stage, global influence. In today's interconnected world, A nation's standing is measured not only by economic growth or military might, but also by its ability to shape narratives, forge alliances, and project its culture far beyond its borders. And in this regard, India has been making giant strides. India's rising economic status and massive population have given it a natural edge in global politics. It is a founding member of major international forums like BRICS and plays an increasingly important role in the G20, where its voice carries significant weight. Through smart diplomacy, India balances relationships with both the West and the East, maintaining strong defense ties with Russia, strategic cooperation with the United States, and trade relations with Europe, all while engaging deeply with Asia and Africa. But influence is not only about politics, it's also about soft power. And here, India shines. Bollywood films, Indian music, yoga, cuisine, and its powerful diaspora spread across the globe all act as cultural ambassadors, making India not just a country, but an idea that resonates worldwide. India's ambition to secure a permanent seat on the United Nations Security Council is proof of how far it has come and how determined it is to be recognized as a global leader. Pakistan, though smaller, holds influence of a very different kind, one rooted in strategic geography, cultural identity, and regional alliances. Its location places it at the crossroads of critical trade and security routes, making it a country that global powers cannot afford to ignore. Pakistan maintains close ties with China, Turkey, and Gulf nations, giving it leverage in both economic and diplomatic matters. On the cultural side, Pakistan is known worldwide for its cricketing legacy, Sufi traditions, rich cuisine, and music that has reached international audiences. But its most powerful card is its geostrategic importance, sitting next to China, bordering Afghanistan, and serving as a gateway to the Middle East. In every major regional conflict or cooperation plan, from the War on Terror to the Belt and Road Initiative, Pakistan finds itself at the table. The contrast between the two is clear. India is steadily shaping itself into a global power with worldwide ambitions, while Pakistan's influence remains more regional but strategically significant. One aims to sit among the superpowers of the 21st century, while the other seeks to leverage its geography and alliances to remain an indispensable player in South Asia and beyond. And it is this delicate balance of ambition and necessity that keeps the rivalry between India and Pakistan alive not just in their own borders, but in the corridors of power across the entire world.